read about you grew up in church probably, just like everybody else, right? You from Knoxville? Okay, all praise to the Most High. So we are what you call Hebrew Israelites. You want to take it, God?
I got it.
You got it? You good? You want? Okay. Okay. So just because I do a lot of talking, Ken, but I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet for you, God. Can you give me Jeremiah 17:4, Isaiah 1:3 about Bashai? Check this out, Ken. You know what I mean? So you heard the word Jew before, right? You know Kyrie Irving got in trouble for saying that his people were Semitic. Kanye West got in trouble for saying that we're Jews, the black man is a Jew. You ever heard that? Yeah. So let me show you that in the Bible, right? Because what they reading is that's coming out of the Bible. Yeah.
It's Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Isaiah said the ox is a dumb animal. But he knows who owns him, right? And the ass is a donkey. He's a dumb animal too, but he know where his master live at, right?
But Israel doeth not know.
Israel don't know.
My people do not consider.
His people don't consider who they are, right? So a few years ago, I would go around and if you asked me what my nationality was, I'd say I'm black. I'm a black man, right? That means nothing. When we say that to the Chinese man or the white man, they laugh at us, King, because it means nothing. That you're telling them that you're nothing. You're a product of whatever you whatever the white man says you are. God does not call you black. God calls you the God of the Bible calls you Israel. According to the Bible, I believe. Let me ask you a question. Your ancestors, did they come over here on a slave ship? How'd your ancestors get to America? Because mine were slaves, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. Well, I'm gonna say fortunately. Fortunately, mine were slaves.
Well, I guess if you go all the way back, I guess a little bit of everybody had somebody to move this like.
Well, when you say everybody, you mean every black person?
Yeah,
or
every black
Yeah. So your ancestors probably did come over here on a slave ship?
Yes.
Okay, so would you say your daddy and your daddy's daddy's daddy, they were black men?
Yes.
Okay, they were black men, right?
Yes.
Okay, so-called black men or Negroes, right?
Right.
Okay, so check this out. Yeah, give me 17:4. Now, he read, Israel don't know who they are, right? Israel don't know who they are. Can you give me, hey, what is that, you'll wear my name for a curse in Isaiah 60, is it 53 and 18? Go ahead, God. He read to you that Israel don't know who they are, even though an ox and an ass know who their master is, but his people ain't gonna know who they are, right?
Right.
Kind of. Yeah, we don't know who we are, right? Kind of. So you can identify with that.
I can identify with that.
Check this out.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
The Lord told Jeremiah, his faithful prophet, he said, you, even yourself, you're gonna discontinue from your heritage. You know, your heritage is like your blood, your family line. You know what your peoples do. Yeah, you know what food y'all eat, what laws y'all kept, how you dress, the land you come from. But the Lord told Jeremiah, even you're going to be discontinued from your heritage, right?
Right.
And even thou thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
He's going to cause you to serve your enemies in a land that you don't even know.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Because we kindled a fire in the Lord's anger, right? We made the Lord mad. We upset him, and he sent us into slavery. It's ultimately what that's saying. That's why you go to church, they're not going to tell you why we going into slavery. Why did that only happen to us? Everybody sinned, don't they? Supposedly, right?
Hey, you know my girl, we had a full-blown conversation about it. And she was like, why we of all people got chose for slavery?
Oh, man. Yeah.
That
Hey,
happened the other day.
you know what? What, did y'all have something? Was you holding something? Oh, come on, we gonna get that? Yeah, let's get that. And then we're gonna show you why us of all people went into slavery. We could probably go back to Baruch. We can go back to Baruch, and we can also go to Deuteronomy 29, I think it is. We'll just get the 68 in there. We're gonna show you why we went into slavery. That's even in the Bible, the slave ships and everything. Check this out, Ken.
This is Baruch 3 in verse 8.
Remember, these are Israelites, black men that is writing this Bible. That's what I wanted to show you. So remember, these are now everything that if you can identify with it, it ain't no similarity, ain't no coincidence that you can identify with everything we're gonna read.
This is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Ain't we still in the land of our captivity? Nobody came to rescue us. The United Nations, the U.S., they go in every country and start trying to manipulate stuff, and they police the whole world. But ain't nobody said, hey, why don't y'all put them people back where y'all got them from? Pay them their money that y'all owe them. Apologize to them at least. Nobody has done that, right? Come on, one more time.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
So are we.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment.
The Lord scattered us into all of these nations for a reproach and a curse, and now we're subject to payments. Now we got to pay taxes. We pay the white man for everything we do. We can't move or walk without working for him, earning some money to give it back to him. We're still slaves.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers.
The sins of our fathers is why this happened to us. Our fathers sinned against the Lord our God,
which departed from the Lord our God.
Yes, our fathers departed from the commandments. Because if you haven't figured it out yet, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. You're an Israelite, my brother. You are not a black man. There's no such thing because, you know what I mean, this microphone is black.
Right.
You're dark skinned,
Right.
just like Christ was darker than you. But you're an Israelite. You would most likely be a Jew. Because the Jews are the so-called Negroes, the West Indians, that's the Bahamas and stuff, Trinidad and Tobago, right? And the Haitians, Kodak Black and them. All of them three tribes would be considered Jews, right? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. That's what the Bible calls us. This is what the white man calls us. The white man called, so he disguised our names. Let me get, did you have that one? He disguised our names so that we don't know who we are. He just called us black. Everybody else, the white man say, yeah, I'm white. But he can say, but my ancestors go back to France, Spain, Switzerland. You know what I mean? But we say we from Africa, but we don't know where. It's a reason why. Like your rib was asking me.
I'll show you this is the Bible. Isaiah 65 and 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen.
He said, you gonna leave your name. He talking to somebody. He said, you gonna leave your name for a curse unto my chosen people.
So it says, for the Lord God shall slay thee and call his servants by another name.
The Lord is going to kill that man that left his name on us for a curse. He going to kill that man, and then he going to give us a new name. Right? Now, what's your last name, Ken? Pearson, right? And I don't know, it sound like some Dutch or French. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
English, mine is Taylor. You know what I mean? I hate my last name. But the Bible predicted that the enemy of God is going to leave his name on his chosen people as a curse. It's a curse,
So
bro.
our name is a curse.
Our name is a curse. Our last name is a curse.
That's not your actual name. It was given to you by the enemy. If you remember, let's say the movie Roots, remember Kunta Kinte?
Yeah.
They kept telling me, that's not your name.
Right.
That's how valuable he knew that name was. And they finally, when they cut his toe off, all right, I'm told it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it matters to know what your true name is. That's why they changed our name and gave you their name. Now you the property of whatever your last name is.
That's
Right.
Social Security.
All of that is a curse. Yeah, all of that is a curse we inherited because why we broke the commandments of God. God gave the commandments to Moses to give unto the children of Israel, who are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And when he gave us the commandments, he said, if you keep them, you're going to be higher than everybody on earth. You're going to be better than everybody. And we still are. I mean, ain't too many white men that can jump higher than you, run faster than you, right? Cook better than you, look better than you, dance better than you, right? Right? We do everything better. Not even just
better.
Yeah, and everything. And they know that, King. That's why they had to do
That's
this
why
to
they
us.
do us like that.
Yeah. Give me Psalm 83, Crafty Counsel, Baba Kashaf.
I feel blessed walking over here.
Yeah. Give me 2 more minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want to show you another thing or two, King. I don't know if the guys got something.
I got 83.
Psalm 83. Check this out.
This is Psalms 83,
Yes, sir.
starting at verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
The Lord got enemies. He said, they tripping down here, Lord. Don't be quiet. We need your help.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They that hate thee, now they proud, right? Because they don't beat us down. Because we broke the commandments, and that made us vulnerable to the enemy. We broke the commandments, and now the enemy gets to do whatever they want to us. But when we kept the commandments, the enemy couldn't do nothing with us. They couldn't deal with us, right? But our sin is our weakness. Sinning is our weakness. Let me make it quick for you. Did you already have something? You gonna do 2860 today? No, keep on going, King. I was just gonna give him a couple of laws, and then because I don't want to hold you that long. But finish that, King. My bad.
Verse 3, they are taking crafty counsel against thy people.
Crafty counsel. Do you know what crafty counsel is? Come on.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
He said they took crafty counsel against your people, right? That means
The
that,
government.
yeah. Not just the government, the United Nations, all around the world. Because we're not just in America. We're in South America. We're in Europe, Asia, everywhere, right? The Lord scattered his people around. And now the different nations got together and made a United Nations. But ain't nobody there representing the black man. Nobody there representing the Negro, right? Nobody's there saying, hey, them Negroes just getting killed everywhere they go, they're getting killed. Nobody's doing that, right? So he's saying that they are taking crafty counsel against your hidden ones, Lord. We are the hidden ones. Nobody knows, we don't even know that we're Israelites. We're the hidden ones. But they made laws against us. And they got crafty counsel saying, hey, this is how we can keep them down. Let's give them hip hop. They created hip hop, but let's manipulate it. And let's put people in there to convince them to have their girls twerking and become whores, have their men killing each other and selling drugs to each other, committing adultery with each other. We got to get them to stop keeping the commandments so that we can rule over them. Let's tell them that they black. Let's tell them that they niggas. You understand? That's what they did to us. That was the crafty counsel, and we went along with it. I'm the hardest nigga around here, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm a fool. You know what I mean?
In the car listening to hip hop right now.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, but when you do it, King, now we gotta wean ourselves off of the tools of the enemy. You know what I mean? Because we got righteous hip hop too, man.
Right.
Hey, it's some righteous hip hop in the truth, right? That really go in. Brothers that came off the street just like me and you. And understand who we are, and they still rapping, but they doing it with a positive message. Now it's still, you know what I mean? It's hard, you know what I mean? I'm telling you the truth. But the point is, King, they took crafty counsel against God's hidden ones.
Right.
We are the hidden ones in every country, every continent. We are the most special people on the earth, and you are no longer a black man, you are a Jew. I told you I was going to show you the slave ships in the Bible. Let me show you that before you go.
You said your girl asked you why this happened. Scripture says in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If we don't listen to him,
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day,
if we don't keep his commandments,
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
curse is going to come on us and overtake us, right? He's going to read you 1 or 2.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
This is a curse. This is the last curse, one of the biggest curses, right? This is what happened to us because we didn't keep his commandments.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Where are you going to bring us?
Into Egypt again with ships.
If you know anything about the Bible, Egypt is synonymous with slavery, right? The Israelites were in Egypt. We were in slavery when we were there. Exodus 20 and 2. I'm going to prove it, right? I'm going to show you it, and I'm going to get right back to it.
This is Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Out of Egypt,
out of the house of bondage.
the house of bondage is what it called. The house of slavery. Egypt is the house of bondage. So start there from the top one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
The house of bondage, the house of slavery. He's going to take us back into slavery again.
with the ships.
This time they're going to go by ships. Slave ships. Where the picture at? Slave ships, right? What nation of people that you know went into slavery on a ship? No, we wasn't the only people that were slaves. But what people went into slavery on a ship, though? What people did that? Come on, keep on going, King. What people did that happen to, right? Your people, right? The Bible is talking to your people. That's who the Bible is written to, not all people.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
You won't see your homeland ever again. You ever been back to Africa? Nah, me neither.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
When you get there, when you get to Egypt, you're going to be sold unto your enemies. Now, this is Egypt because it's slavery. We were here. Now, when we were sold, who were we sold to? Who?
White people.
What the Bible call them, King?
Your enemies.
The Bible said, whoever bought us, the Bible calls them our enemies.
Right.
Come, read one more time.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
For slave men and slave women,
Right? No man shall buy you.
and no man is going to buy you. Nobody's going to get you out. The Bible says that's your enemy. I don't know you, brother, but I know a lot of our brothers, they deal with the white women, man. You know what I mean? They be honest. And rightfully so, like all the women, right? Because
So you saying the white people are our enemies?
that's what the Bible says. The Bible.
We didn't say. We
They
didn't
are
say.
in. Hey, let me look. Without the Bible, close the Bible. Look at that. Would a friend do that to you, King?
No.
Yeah. What about
No.
that? Where Emmett Till at? Look at this. Look at this little brother, man. What did he do to get that?
So I got a best friend and he white though. Like,
Yeah. Oh, let's get what is that? Ecclesiastes 11.
so I'm
12.
supposed to tell him I can't be your friend no more.
Hey,
I
he-
was for 21 years when I came into the truth. I was best friend. He bought my house for me, bought my cars for me, and everything. When the Lord woke me up and brought me into the truth, and I seen it, I was like, oh God, I called him over and I showed him, hey, God is a separate. He's got his people above all people on the face of the earth. He said not to be. He didn't call us to be. And all the church has told us.
Yeah.
The church has told us we're all equal in God's eyes. If we're all equal in God's eyes, why would you do this to his people? To your people that you call supposed to be your friend. Now here's the problem with that, God, because a lot of people understand God is a God.
Right.
So he's saying to you that you might be friends with him. It might not be something that he's done, but it's what his forefathers has done because he's the seed of his forefathers. Like we the seed of our forefathers, right? So the Lord got to punish all. He got to get their whole thing, the whole package.
So you stop being friends with him?
I did. I had to show him that this is a body. I sat down with him. He looked at it, and I said, "You will be Esau. Your forefather will be Esau because you're red, right? The only people that turn red in the sun are them.
Right.
Smack them across the face.
They turn red.